大學可能係學生生涯入邊嘅最後階段，因為好多人畢業之後就會正式投身社會，展開人生嘅新一頁。葡國人認為畢業係一件人生大事，好應該要隆重其事，所以就出現咗 Gamer dos Filhos 呢個傳統嘅學生節日啦。但係葡國人並冇將呢個屬於大學生嘅慶祝活動帶到嚟澳門以及其他曾經屬於佢嘅殖民地，所以呢個節日就成為咗葡國一套嘅獨有文化啦。
Well, growing up, you need to feel attached to something, and academic culture also offers them that. And they get very intense. The academic culture was created in Coimbra, and they have various activities throughout all the year, and the biggest one being Queima. Probably the other communities, student communities from other cities, like let's say Porto, Lisbon, they were like, hey, those guys are drinking, having fun, and in the process they are integrating freshmen. We should do something like that. We should copy their version of academic culture.
每年5月嘅第一個星期，葡國嘅大學多數都會俾學生放一個星期假。雖然期末考試嘅日子喺5月尾開始，但係呢個假期並唔係俾學生好好咁去準備考試嘅，而係俾佢哋盡情狂歡。呢個節日葡文叫做 Gamer dos Filhos， 簡稱 Gamer， 中文就係燒大節，係專屬學生嘅節日，而主角當然係即將畢業嘅大學生啦。所以大部分嘅節目都係為佢哋而設嘅。
Well, historically, Gamer started in 1943 with the name Festa das Pastas, and it started by the students of medicine of the University of Porto. It was a way for students to relax and have some free time before the exams, and it was also a time of celebration and farewell to the students that were going to finish the school or their studies in that period. Queima lasts for 7 days. It usually happens in May. Students have activities during the day and during the night. During the day, they have cultural activities, and during the night, they all go to the Queimódromo.
Queima 係屬於大學生嘅節日，但係仍然會有一啲活動係歡迎全部市民一齊參與嘅，就好似每逢星期二舉行嘅 Cortejo Académico， 以及每晚舉行嘅Queimódromo。Cortejo Académico 係一個涉及所有大學生嘅活動，但係焦點當然喺 Finalista 應屆畢業生度啦。活動舉行當日會吸引大批途人以及遊客圍觀，市中心仲要封路添，可想而知係一項幾咁盛大嘅活動呢。
Cortejo, it's held on a Tuesday. The people around that look at the parade, normally they are relatives of the students. And that's important fact because, well, the finalistas, or the seniors, the ones that use the top hat and the cane, they would ask someone that are meaningful to them, and like their family, their friends, the good friends, or a professor they really respect, to do a bengalada. What is that? It's the act of picking the cane and hitting the cane against the top hat. And they do it 3 times because they feel that 3 is the lucky number. Why are they organized in a certain way? They know which order they would go and which color they should use. I'll give you an example. Medicine is the first one on the parade. The med school uses the yellow color, but also that the top hat and cane have the specific color of their faculty.
雖然每日都有各種各樣唔同嘅活動，但係葡國人喺夜晚依然會有精力去參加另一項焦點活動，就係 Queimódromo。Queimódromo 係1年1度集演唱會、園遊會一身嘅大型活動，咁當然就係越夜越精彩啦。而喺呢個活動入邊一定要做嘅嘢就係飲酒同埋飲酒啦。
Main part of Queima and this celebration is when the students go to Queimódromo, which is the place where they party all night. This is a place, it's a closed space It has concerts from some great artists, Portuguese and international artists, and also the students, faculties have some small bars which are called barraquinhas, where they sell alcohol to their fellow students, and you also have some brand name bars that are a bit more expensive. The entrance to the Queimódromo costs at around 12 euros. Usually the concerts start at 11:30 and they last until at around 2-3 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Queimódromo is really essential for the whole process of the Queima das Fitas, because the students tend to party during all the night and during the day also. So a queima without the Queimódromo wouldn't be a real queima.
基埋另一個標誌就係大學生所着嘅服裝 traje。呢一套葡國大學生專屬嘅校服，承載住每一位學生嘅美好回憶。除此之外 traje 仲有好多規矩同埋傳統，正係因為咁樣，令到 traje 成為咗大學生嘅一項象徵，而且佢仲有過一段幾威水嘅歷史添。
Traje académico is a suit which is common to most students, and it originated in the 17th century. It was inspired by the religious groups. Later, it inspired the students' clothes because many students came from different social backgrounds, so some were more rich, some were more poor. So it was a way of showing equality. In a 21st century context, J.K. Rowling was inspired by the traje académico for the clothing worn by the pupils at Hogwarts in her novel Harry Potter. Traje académico, it differs from the men and women. For the guys, the traje includes black shoes, black pants, a black belt, a black overcoat just like this, black tie, and a white collared shirt. And the most important part being the black capa. For the women, the only thing that really differs is that they use a skirt instead of pants. Their overcoat, however, is not an overcoat, it is a blazer. So basically there are three contexts in which the traje académico can be used. The first being the praxe, which is basically an integration ceremony for the freshmen. During that integration, the second and third years use the traje académico to symbolize that they aren't freshmen anymore. The second, if the students form a choir amongst themselves called the tuna académico, or at the Queima das Fitas. One of the traditions concerning the traje académico is an action called the traçar do capa, which consists of making a number of folds in the cloth and wearing the capa around the neck and over the shoulders. And the amount of folds that can be made vary from year to year. There is one other tradition concerning the amount of buttons on the vests. The vest has 5 buttons. And if you have 4 buttons buttoned, that means that you're single, and if you have 5 buttons buttoned, that means you're in a relationship. However, the main tradition, I think, is the fact that you can't wash the capa. You can wash the traje académico, everything, but you can't wash the capa. And that's because when you wash the capa, you're washing away memories. I think each traje has a special meaning to the person who wears it, and personally, it represents my journey as a university student and all the memories inherent to that journey.
Playing this.